Well, thank you to everyone who's come by here at 32nd and Broadway and helped to fill our barrel up here as we wrap up our Toy Town campaign tonight. And then tomorrow morning at our studios from 5 to 7 a.m. I'll be here till 7 p.m. tonight. I'll tell you more about it coming up right after the break.
Now, your exclusive 7 Storm Team forecast.
And I'm back here live at 32nd at Broadway in Quincy, just out front of Starbucks. We'll be here till 7 o'clock tonight. Now, what we're doing is wrapping up our Toy Town campaign. We've been asking you for donations, and you've been coming through so good, Tri-States, as you'll see at 10 o'clock tonight, our Christmas tree there at the studios. I don't know if I'll make it into the Weather Center or not for all the gifts, and that is fantastic. We filled up the barrel here, but we've got a ways to go. So if you want to come by before 7 o'clock tonight and drop off some gifts for kids of all ages, really, not just little kids, kids of all ages need a gift from Santa underneath the tree. So help make that happen. Stop by here. You don't even have to get out of the car. We'll just take it from you, and we'll give you an incentive from our friends at Refreshment Services Pepsi, who are our co-sponsor for this campaign. Want to thank them, and our friends at the Salvation Army. Of course, we'll be collecting all of these things tomorrow and setting up for the big Toy Town distribution next week there with the Salvation Army. Weather-wise, I tell you what, it's been beautiful. It's going to continue to be that way tomorrow before a threat of thunderstorm activity. Let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast, tell you how things are shaping up out across the Tri-States. Again, it was a nice day today. We're looking at that threat of some storms over the weekend. We don't expect anything severe. However, you could hear some rumbles of thunder late tomorrow night into early Saturday morning, then cooler weather on tap for next week. Good news is taking the snow out of the forecast, at least for now. Temperature-wise, here's how things look. 47 degrees in Chicago. I mean, this time of year, you can't ask for better than 47 in Chicago. 49 in Macomb, 51 in Quincy, 54 in Hannibal. Temperatures dropping, of course, now that the sun has gone down. We're approaching the 40s across the region, and we'll slide back down through the 30s as we make our way through the evening hours tonight. 52 degrees in Kirksville and Keokuk. That was your daytime high as well. Here's how the satellite radar map looks. High pressure over the Ohio Valley and over the Texas Panhandle, keeping our jet stream just to the north, but you can see the dip beginning to form there. That's going to bring our system tomorrow through the Tri-States, and here you can see it on our forecast in motion as we put this into motion here. You watch what happens tomorrow. We see the clouds roll in the afternoon. Tomorrow night, showers and storms building to our west. They need the rain just like we do, and it looks like bright and early Saturday morning we could see some showers and storms across the region, some moderate rainfall possible. We'll cross our fingers for that. That certainly wouldn't hurt a thing. Tonight, 29 degrees, clear and cold, south winds at 5 to 10. Tomorrow, 54, sunny and warmer, south winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, we'll look for a low of 41 degrees. Some storms late tomorrow night, again into early Saturday morning possible, with some moderate rainfall not out of the question. Could see some clearing by Saturday afternoon. 55 for your daytime high. Boy, won't that be nice. Sunday, 42 for your daytime high, 28 for a low. And the extended forecast, well, again, we've taken the precipitation out of the forecast, but what we do have, though, are temperatures that are going to be just a little bit above average, about 40 or 41 for daytime highs, overnight lows in the upper 20s to around 30. Again, looking dry so far, and we still stand that 30% chance of seeing a white Christmas here in the Tri-States. Well, it's going to have to get here in a hurry if that's going to happen, because Christmas isn't that far away. So again, we remind you to stop by here, 32nd and Broadway, out in front of Starbucks here in Quincy, just off Broadway. Drop off your toys for the Toy Town campaign. Now, Tegan tomorrow morning is going to be out bright and early outside our studios at 36th Street. She's going to have some coffee for you if you stop by and drop off a new or gently used toy. I want to thank everyone who did today. We also have had some folks come by and check out our Chevy Spark. This is part of our Just Let It Ring campaign, of course, and all you have to do when you see this Chevy Spark out across the Tri-States is just take a picture of the URL code on the side of the Chevy Spark. Once you take a picture of that, you are entered to win this Chevy Spark for just letting it ring, taking the pledge and keeping the promise here in the Tri-States. So stop by and see us, register for the vehicle, and also drop off your donation to Toy Town. And you can't miss us because Clark Griswold came by and he helped us decorate our live truck here tonight. So we are shining like a beacon, to say the least, here on Broadway this evening in Quincy. A beautiful night. Thanks to everyone who's come by and made the Toy Town campaign a success. We'll show you everything tonight coming up at 10 o'clock on our late news here on KHQA.